hypotenuse, isn't it? We all know that. So this, if I can now substitute it or dimension it into my right triangle, is going to be r sine theta here and r cos theta here. You understand? So in this case, my point 11 is right there. My point R is right there. So my point 0 is right here. As you can see it. You understand? So after that one, go up here. This is going to be my step what? My step 5. Position this camera nice. So now I'm going to say this distance of A11, which is this one, A11, is the same as what? Is the same as A10, isn't it? So is equals to, these things are falling, is equals to square root of what? Of x squared plus y squared. For now, let me exclude my height. I'll add it later, so to avoid confusion. You understand? For now, let me exclude my height. I'll avoid it later. I'll add it later. So now I'm going to say square root of, let's substitute now. So the x is what? It's going to be, the x is going to be sine, square root is going to be x minus r, small letter r, sine theta. And the theta, let's substitute it right from this step, sine 30 degrees squared. You understand? Then plus my y is going to be y minus small letter r cos 30 degrees. You understand? That's where majority of people, they get confused. Let me remove all this because my drawing table seems to be a bit small. Right, so now let's substitute now. So now I'm going to say, so this is the distance of 11 is the same as distance of A10, isn't it? So the distance of A11 is the same as distance of A10 is equals to big square root. So now my x is going to be what? My x is going to be, come back to your top view. So my x is going to be 45, because from here till here is what? Is my 45. So I'm going to substitute the 45 minus, so r, the small letter r is what? Is going to be the small letter r, go to your top view. So from here till here is radius, isn't it? Stand for the radius, and your radius, they said, is how much? Is 36. So I'm going to substitute my small letter r as 36 sine 30 degrees square root plus, so my y, so go back to your top view, my y now vertical axis. So this 45 is different compared to this one. You understand? I would like to say it like that because in some other cases it won't be the same. In this case, it seems to be this 45 is still this the same, but when we are now analyzing, it's not the same. You understand? So my y is 45 degrees. I mean, not 45 millimeter, not degrees. So I'm going to say 45 minus my r, still the same r, isn't it? 36 cos 30 degrees, all in bracket. So that I'll come back here and be like, the distance of A11 is the same as A10. A10 is equals to, you can punch all of this one. There is no need for the square root. All this one, if you have a calculator. So remember that there is a square. Yeah, it's just that I'm running short of a space. So this square, don't forget about it, is that y squared. So now let's punch it. So it's going to be square root. Let's punch it nicely. Open bracket, 45 minus 36 sine sine 30 degrees, close bracket, square root. Don't forget the square root, plus open bracket, 45 minus 36, right, cos 30 degrees, close bracket, square root. You understand? So an answer is equals to, so we are getting 30. So the distance of A11, A10 is how much? Is 30.332782446. Do not round off because you haven't included the height. You understand? You haven't included the height. So now I'm going to say therefore the distance of A11 is the same as A10. So now I have to include the height. You understand? So I'm going to say my height is 50 squared plus my answer, this one, isn't it? This answer that you got here. So which is how much? Which is 30.3327882. It's raining outside. So if you close bracket and square it, understand? So now you can simply say shift and store this answer, shift and store, isn't it? So that you're gonna say shift and recall your answer. So now I'm going to say square root of 50 squared plus where is recall? Okay, plus 30.33 278.246, close bracket and square it. That is the answer. So the true distance, including the height, the true distance of A11 and A10 is how much? Is 58.4814. So you do not even have to round off. You're going to leave it like this. You understand? So do we have to calculate the distance of go back to your top of view? Do we have to calculate the distance of A9? No. So now, which means now, yeah, I must say therefore the distance of A0 is the same as A9, which is what? Which is A0, which is this 67.868. So we are done. Now let's take our information to the development. Now we are now going to be developing them. So now I hope my development is gonna fit. Yeah, so I'll try to fit it here. So now let's start. I'll start with the vertical faint line that is like this, vertical faint line that is like this, then and another one like this. Right, go back to your top view. To your top view, we have D, A, B, C, and is X there, isn't it? So which means in my development I can say let this point be D, X. That's where this X now is represented the joint. You understand? That is why. So we've gotten this from A to 0 is 68 millimeter, and that 68 millimeter we were told, or we did calculated it, where there by our step 3. So we've gotten the 68 millimeter. So now if you come to your development, you open your drawing compass. You open your drawing compass to 68 millimeter. You place it at point A. It's supposed to bisect point 0. You mustn't get something nearby or something a little bit down or a little bit up. It's supposed to bisect exactly the way as is bisecting this one of mine. So now my second step, go back to your top view. So your top view, we are going to move from 0 to 11. From 0 to 11. What is that one? You did calculated it there by your step 4. The set is 19 millimeter, isn't it? So I'm going to open my drawing compass to 19 millimeter. Not 20, but 19 millimeter. So this is 19 millimeter. I come and place it at point 0 and strike an arc. Just make it a little bit longer and faint. So along this arc of mine, I must get point 11, or could be point 1 in your drawing, in your naming, isn't it? So now the distance of, go back to your top view. Now supposed to get along this arc, supposed to get point 11, isn't it? So go back to your top view. Your top view. So A11. We said A11 is the same as A10, isn't it? So A11 is which one is that one? It's this one that you just got. A11. 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 This is 10. A10. A11 is 60. It's not this one. This is A0 and A9. So A11 is 58. So take your drawing compass, open it to 58. Tired. 58. This is 59. 58 is this one. 58 is this one. So I come to my development and place it at A and bisect this arc of mine. Bisect this arc of mine. So where they are bisecting each other, I can name point 11. It's my point 11. You understand? And from point 11 to point 10 is the same. It's the same 19 millimeter. But remember, they were like this cycle is divided into 12 equal parts. You understand? So now I am not going to record that the same 19. I'll simply put it at point 11, further extend it to point 0, and strike a faint arc. You can have it a cycle like this as long as it's faint, or you strike an arc as long as it's faint. Even here I could still do the same thing as long as it's faint, but this time around it's spoiling my work, so it's fine. So along this arc I supposed to get point 10. So we said point A11 is the same as A10, isn't it? So I can simply place it here, or still open it toward to 58. Isn't from A to 11 is 58. A to 11, 58. Then you bisect this arc that you just got. So where they are bisecting each other is what? Is my point 10. So there you go. Here. And now we are going to look at point what? At point 9. Go back to your top view. Which one? A9. A10 we've gotten it. A11 we've gotten it. A9. Get it. Place your drawing compass at point 10. First get the arc. 10 further extended towards to point 11. And strike an arc this side, or you can draw a full cycle as long as it's faint enough, you understand, because it will remain as a constructional line. So along this arc here we are supposed to get point 9, you understand. So the distance of point go back to your top view. The distance of A0 is the same as A9, isn't it? Of which is what we did calculated it. We said it's 60 what? 8. So this 68, which is this one, from here till here, from here till there, and strike this arc. So which means here I can say it's 58 millimeter. This one is still 58 millimeter. So where this one is bisecting is what is my point 9. So direct it to point A, which is what? 68 millimeter. You understand? Direct it to what? To point A. Right. Then after that what is going to happen now? So go back to your top view. We have to move towards to point A to B, isn't it? Which means we have to get point B, and we know the distance of AB is how much? Is 90 millimeter. You can take it like this right from your top view, or you can still take it from your ruler. It's still one and the same thing. 90 millimeter. So I come to my development now. I place it at R, strike an arc, just make it a little bit long, you understand. So this is the, along this arc from here till here is 90 millimeter. That one it was given, isn't it? Get it the way as you can see it. So now go back to your top view, analyze it nicely. So we have point 1. The distance of A9 is the same as 9B, isn't it? So we have A, we have 9, we are looking for B. Understand? And we know what the distance of A9 is the same as 9B. You understand? So which means you can simply go back to your top view, place the drawing compass at point 9, further extend it to point A, and you bisect this arc. You understand? You understand? So where they're bisecting each other is going to be a point B. So now you can join this point and join this point. So I can just erase my what to call my points, my arcs. I don't need them that much long, you understand. So go back to your top view. We've gotten point 9. We are going to look at point 7 and 8. 8, 7, but to 6 altogether. So now if you know this square to round graphically, you are understanding very well on what I am doing now. So here the set is 90 millimeter, isn't it? So here is still the same, what, 60 millimeter. You understand? So now I'll simply place my drawing compass to 0.9, further extend it to 0.10 and strike an arc or draw a faint diameter. As long as it's faint enough, my brother, you are not going to get penalized. So within this arc I must get point 8, and hence we set point, go back to the top view, we set point A10 is the same as B. The distance of A10 is the same as B8. The distance of A11 is the same as A7. You understand? So that is why there was no need for us to calculate what is going to be one and the same thing at the end. So I can simply repeat what I've done this side. You understand? Repeat what I've done this side. If I'm saying repeat what I've done this side, because I can simply do like this. Go back to your top view, which is 45, isn't it? I want to get to the center, this one, the center, thereby my development, isn't it? I come and put it here. Understand? After that, this is the center of this half development of mine. You understand? So as I was trying to say, what I've done this other side is going to be the repetition of what I am doing. So now I'm going to say A10 and I place it at B by set that arc. So which means this is going to be my point 8. You understand? There you go. And place the drawing compass at 0.8 to 0.9. So you strike an arc or you draw a full cycle. As long as it's faint enough, my brother, you are not going to be penalized. So the distance of A11 is the same as B7. So A11 is right here, which is the same as A10, isn't it? So it should be the same as what is B27. So there you go. So this is going to be my 0.7. So the last point, which is 0.6, isn't it? Place the drawing compass at 0.7 to 0.8. And there you go. You draw it faint. You draw it faint. So this is still 58, my guy. This is 58. Still 58. You understand? So the distance of, go back to your top view, reanalyze it. We said the distance of A0 is the same as A9, is the same as 9B, it should be the same as B6, isn't it? So now that is why I can simply place my drawing compass at B29 and bisect that arc of mine. So that's going to be my 0.6. You understand? So there you go. So now I am going to get this distance now. Which one? Go back to your top view. B to C, which is 45. Which is this one. I've done it already. So now I come to my B by striking arc. The side seems to be going out of my page. You understand? So go back to your top view again, reanalyze it. The distance of C6 is the same as D0. You understand? So which means the same way you started your development is the same way you're supposed to end your development. You understand? The same way you started, it's the same way. And just let me put it like this so that you see. It seems to be going out of the page, but then I want to have the clear picture. So this arc is gonna go like this. So in case in the exam you encounter such kind of problem, continue, other than to erase everything and you want to start your drawing the side. You understand? Time consuming. So now, so the set is 50, so I can simply place it at D to 0, just this one, and come and place it at 6 and bisect that arc of mine. You understand? So there is going to be my point C. Understand? So now I can join point D with C, and C to 6. So don't forget this is 51 millimeter. The one started with 51 millimeter. This one is 45 millimeter. This one, it should be still the same, 68 millimeter. You understand? So now you can take your flex curve, special squeeze, and you join the the curve. It's actually time consuming. You can even use freehand. You are not going to get penalized. Yes. So that's how your development is supposed to look like. That's how your development is supposed to look like. So from the given view, after the given view calculations, this was our step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 started here, step 5 till right here. You understand? So this is half development. So thank you very much guys for watching. That was Mr. Nkosi. See you on the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video you are watching. Subscribe and like the video you are watching. See you on the next video. That was PSSD Boilermaker Drawing N3. Okay, bye, thank you.